Hey guys, it's Sean with the Kings Courtyard Lawn Care Service, and yeah, this is my job from 2018. This is my house. We not too long after we purchased it, probably a year or two after we purchased it, and you can see it was basically plain, nothing on the front or the sides or the back. Actually, I had my old green truck back there, Dodge Dakota, 2000 model. This was the backyard on top of the hill, all bamboo for the most part. And as you can see, I mean, you can't even see the fence in the back of my yard. Um, I think my neighbor in the back had planted this. He said one of the other neighbors, which happens to be one of my clients, actually planted it, but nevertheless, it got planted in my backyard, and you can see how deep it goes from here. This is where I started cutting it down, and that was a good amount of work. I don't even remember how much work that was, to be honest. After I came home from work, I went to work in my yard, and this was probably like 2 hours, maybe, I'm guessing. And that's the work that was done there. This is after all of the bamboo had been removed. This is actually last year. You can see the trees in the back of the yard back there. A couple of them, I started trimming down on some of the limbs, especially on that weeping willow over there in the top right corner, left corner. Um, if you notice, the patches on the side of the yard is still kind of grown up a little bit after I cut. I would do this mainly because there was bamboo still in that property, so I wanted to separate it. And you'll see in a couple of pictures later that I actually sprayed it and killed it that way. Here are some of the pictures where I sprayed and killed the. I killed everything in that spot because it was all bamboo, just in those areas. So I sprayed it just to kill it as the leaves begin to bloom. There's a close-up picture. Sorry about the camera quality on this. This is one of my older phones that I was taking pictures with. Here is after I cut down all of those trees and I dug beneath it, and then dug beneath the surface, and then I cut even more of it off, but I have to go back out there and do some more to it. And this is the beginning of my landscape project. So in the background, you still see all the trees and stuff, but I actually started the landscaping project first. And as you can see, I dug out about an inch and a half of the turf because I wanted a clean spot to work. Um, I edged it out with my manual edger tool, so it took several weeks for me to do the whole thing. I think it took me 2 days just to do that one side. In between the jobs, before I put the mulch down, I had weeds coming up through the cracks, so I had to go back through and spray again. Um, and I sprayed all of the weeds. Um, this is a little bit later on, but I had went back and just refreshed the edges because they had gotten a little bit worn out, so to speak, due to the long time it took me from start to finish. This is the other side. It took me a long time. That side, it was about middle of summer, and that side was just super dry. So it took me a long time to get past that. You can tell the lawn is a little bit lighter of a green than it should be. And this is the start of my process of putting down the mulch. You can see that I killed some weeds in there, other side of the house. I pulled out a ton of rocks. You can see right there in that drain. I pulled out a ton of rocks out the ground. So amazing how much stuff is buried around your house if you ever start digging around it, especially up close. All kind of nails and rocks, and actually I have some metal in my ground. I forget what it's called, but yeah, it's a ton of metal in my ground that I had to just kind of not dig as deep. Rebar. It's buried into my backyard. So some more shots around the house before the mulch. Looks pretty clean, pretty good. Edges are straight and crispy, so to speak. This is after I've cleaned up everything on the sides. Here's some lights that I decided to buy from Walmart, from Better Homes and Garden. These things are amazing. So here I am testing out the lights. I actually tested it out before I put the mulch down. You can see there I had pine needle there before. And here is the after effect where the mulch is covered and the lights is covered and um, everything looks pretty good. And look at that. Yeah, I really do like them. After all your hard work, it kind of pays off to see what you can do. And I wrap these things around the whole house. Um, with just like I showed you in the pictures. This is the front yard now. This was before I got done installing all the lights and all the mulch. And that's one thing I liked about these lights is that you don't have to put all of them down at one time if you don't want to. You can come back and put down as many as you want. Put down as least as you want. I got some more lights that I'm going to put down. I actually got a spotlight that I want to put up at some point. And this is me doing a quick walkthrough, just testing out that. I believe it's called a well light from Better Homes and Garden. Kind of gives you a nice little effect, the effect that I was kind of looking for. I really like that. It's actually a lot brighter than I thought it would be. And it gives you that almost like that fan kind of look. And if you turn it the opposite way, where the wells aren't in the way, it gives you an even better look without the lines. But I kind of like the lines. I kind of like them. So this is after I finished everything and kind of got everything kind of done. This is probably after rain where all that, you see where that light spot is, a bunch of mud like right there. It just kind of washed my mulch away. So I had to kind of recover it a little bit. And guys, I'm actually thinking about putting some kind of border around there, some kind of metal border. I don't know yet. We'll see. I noticed that when it rains, it really kind of pours around there, and all of that just kind of just get washed out, all the mulch. Here's some final pictures of everything. My well lights, my regular, I don't even know what they're called, but they're also from Better Homes and Garden. They all connect. You can connect as many. They have different kinds that you can connect as many as you want to. But guys, check it out. I actually did get some more mulch and filled that in to make it look a little bit better. As you can see here, I'm doing the other side of the house now. And I think it took me 2.5 yards to do everything. Right now, I have the finished product um, on this side. This particular day, I finished the day before. So everything was cut, everything was neatly manicured, edged. Um, the hill looks good. I don't think I have any more pictures of that right now, but um, the lights are down, which I actually wound up adding more lights at the end of it. So this is a walk around of my whole house now with the mulch, the lights, all the edge work done. You guys tell me. I think it looks pretty good. This was the next morning. Now, mind you, I didn't put the 3 inches of mulch down. I mainly just wanted to get it covered and get it done with by this point. I still got about 2 more inches to put down. And I'm thinking about doing that when I put the border down. So it'll raise it up a little bit and give me the, the raised look that I'm looking for. I still got some more landscaping as far as like trees to put down. I got some different other things that I want to put down to make it look a little bit better, to fill it in a little bit more, to just make it my own little personal thing. I really like it, and a lot of my neighbors have. Check that out. It almost looks like it came out of a magazine. And I also installed LED lights beside my garage door and my front door, so it really brightens everything up. Um, that's the effect that I was telling you about. The other effect, I don't like that as much, which I think I've changed it now. I can't really remember, but I bought another well light, so it's actually four well lights on the end, on the back end, three on one side, and then the one on that you've seen on the other side of the door. And I got one more of those other lights that I got right there pulled up. That's showing right there. And I got actually a spotlight that I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but they gave it to me at a good deal at Walmart, so I decided just to take it. And I got future plans. I might put a shed in my backyard somewhere at some point and shine the spotlight on it. I don't know yet. I'm done for now, but 2019 brings a whole nother year. Thanks guys for watching. Please subscribe.